I think there's a massive misconception in the reselling industry, particularly like the vintage clothing industry, that you see online, and it's to do with, how much money people are really making, because it's something I had to wrestle with for a long time. And I would always post and get really excited and be like, oh, I did, £8,000 this month. But you've got to think of the reality of an actual business. So this isn't like you're making £8,000 in a salary, which gets taxed, etc. Businesses, we have expenses. Our stock isn't free. We don't just sell stuff out of thin air and it becomes profit, if that makes sense. So, when you're looking at other people online and you're comparing yourself to them, just stop it, because half the time, people are making 50% of what they actually say they're making, well, after they've taken out stock costs, after they've taken out staff costs, etc. But even if you're, around that £10,000 a mark in revenue, you probably don't have staff costs or anything like that, but your stock is still taking up 3 or 4 grand easily. So, next time you want to look at somebody else who says they're making X and compare yourself to them, you've got to take into account that everyone has a margin on product, everyone has other expenses, and so that picture isn't quite as clear as people make it out to be. Like, my honest advice after reselling for a year and a half is just get your head down, keep reinvesting, and start to build that stock count up, because then you will actually see numbers that you can pull money out of, and it actually be like a good salary, as opposed to claiming that you make X amount when really 50% of that is gone.